stage warrior to step into the spotlight. He is endearingly known as S to the W, to the brain, to the brain, to the games, and he carries a noble mission to guide you through the vast array of challenges that gaming offers.
Crashing after losing? Not anymore. Energy drinks are a scam. They hurt you more than they help. Drink Dubby. Game better. Sick of crashing? Try Dubby now. Jitterless energy blend with coffee fruit extract. Use code SWBG for 10% off. Join Team Dubby and be better.
Welcome everyone, SWBrainGames here for Wednesday, July 1st. Just a couple of days away from 4th of July. And of course, the fireworks usually start on the 3rd and stuff, but 4th of July, number 250 is just a couple of days away. Isn't that crazy? I guess I can see if I can end up making it into the tricentennial in 50 years. But yeah, anyways. So after all the Fortnite videos we just did, of course at this point in time right now, I just uploaded my my Fortnite Twine Peaks Storm Shield Defense 10. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I just took a day off from video editing and stuff, and then by the time I got to it, I had to work on a thumbnail and try to figure out the good title and everything for it. And I even put up a special description and stuff for it, which I'm gonna do this for this one too. Of course, my main description and stuff is gonna stay the same, but I just add stuff. I just add a little extra on the top. So this one right here is, of course, the first two. Well, the first three are just some more gargle hunting for them. As this just 3 extra clips of gargles, because you gotta get like 50 of them and stuff. And of course, it's probably gonna be like a silver key thing. I may not do like an entire guide for everything, because this game has been out for a very long time, and it's really easy to find guides and stuff and everything. But yeah, and of course, I was kind of trying to heal up the dog there. Yeah, I was doing a lot of healing, and I was trying to do one of the I did originally have a clip for the DLC quest, which is what is it? I think it was the Big Hate or something for the Noctowl Island. But for some reason, I didn't have it. So the only one that I've done was the Big Freeze for you guys, and I did the summer one. And then of course now on Noctowl Island it's raining, and we won't be able to get another one of those quests until after we knock out the Spire. So basically, like, this one right here is the last one we're gonna do before we go to the Spire officially. That one is going to be a long video, and I'm probably just going to go ahead and do a Twitch stream for it. It's going to be long. That way you guys won't end up missing anything. And then I'll just post the entire Twitch stream and stuff on there, and then be good. So yeah, just just kind of messed around with that. You can see what it looks like more closely. They say it looks like it's supposed to be a gargoyle, but it's just a creepy thing that you have to get 50 of, And I think there's a secret door or a secret passage or whatever, and every time you get like 10 of them, 20 of them, 30 of them, 40 of them, 50 of them, it opens up a certain area, and then it gives you more stuff. And at this point right now, I kind of forgot exactly what it was. So those ones were a little bit older. This one is current. This one is current. So this is another DLC quest, and it's basically at this point in time right here, it's the only one left.
Good, you have returned.
Yeah, and then of course
I
we
haven't
can
been able to
even
procure a powerful conduit of all-seeing clairvoyance, as I like to think of it, just yet. But my source has brought me a
Kind of sound
second
for you.
curiosity, just as cursed as the first. Surely you can't resist such an attractive offer.
Alright, so this is for 5 gold, and then you get this the cursed skull, which you have to go inside. You literally have to be teleported into the skull, and then it's this kind of like a costume party kind of thing.
You won't regret it,
It's not
I hope.
a party.
But just in case, remember to spend some gold on my other, less unusual items.
Yeah, and of course you can do that. You can do that later, and I don't have to show that one. But it's called the costume party, and you literally just go to miscellaneous, and then you, of course you can see the cursed globe, snow globe, which we took care of, and then of course then you hit this one, you hit it, and then it'll automatically take you there. And then it'll take you to this guy that's right over here. Of course, there's a little trophy thing that you get. You don't want to go that way; it's kind of blocked. Go over here. Get over here, not right there, but oh yeah, it's time. There. And I guess I mean, it's probably necessary
I sense
for
the presence of the
100%,
living.
but
Hear my plea, mortal one! I was once a brave knight, cursed by a vile necromancer, to spend eternity in this terrible dimension. Only the wisps who hide nearby can release me from this torment. Bring them to me, that I may find peace at last. The wisps fear all that is living. Hide behind the visage of the dead, and you will gain their trust. Lead them to me, I implore you.
okay, so gotta open up the sarcophagus right over here, and I think this takes you to the first costume that you need, which is a hollow. So yes, and of course you'll see it actually right there in the corner, like right there, where you can instantly transform. But I didn't see that at first because I was kind of being a knucklehead. But yeah, this so you'll have like this one.
This bewitched statue shall open the way, if you can mimic it exactly.
Yeah, you have to mimic it exactly. Whatever it is. Which of course normally is a scream. Normally a scream. And then and of course the emote that you need is usually right there at that moment, just for you to choose.
You will need to find the beast's costume before you can open the gate.
Yeah,
Its
and of
pieces
course-
lie further along the path. But beware the true monsters.
Yeah, and then of course now you gotta find the Balverine, which you're gonna find a lot of Balverines, including one that you actually don't even end up seeing on here. It's called the poison Balverine, which is basically, I'd say, it's still got like the same health bar and everything as like the white Balverine. Which, if I remember right, you also have the face in here too. You got like 2 poison ones, and I think 2 actual Balverines. This one. These ones are just about pretty much as powerful as the white Valkyrie. Yeah, this weapon right here is pretty much like the most powerful one that I have at this moment. Yeah, just take care of that one, and then of course then you'll constantly be getting attacked by the Valkyries. I think that was Valkyrie's voice weapon. Usually however you want, but I usually do just melee and stuff. It's easier for me. You could also, I have pretty much all weapons on there too, so you just set it and tap them all. And I usually do that with the Hawks, which we will have to face in a little while. So there's one. I think you see the sound just like white Valkyrie. It's about the same everything. Now you're gonna get the Valkyrie costume, and then you also have, let's see, and I think there's that one, and then there's a hog costume too. So I think there's like 3 costumes in total, and then of course then you'll see that I end up kind of showing one area. I think it's around here that you actually end up having to have the hob costume, and at this point I didn't know that you could switch between them, and it's just right there. Yeah, so that one spot right here, you have to. Of course, I didn't remember at the time, so that's why I kind of went through it at first. And also, you get a trophy, and then this one shows that you have to get it's a hob, and that's one I end up showing at the end right there. I end up showing that one at the end. And of course, I thought I was a little bit confused and all that, but I was like, oh, okay, that's a hob. So the last one, which the hob costume looks like you're a clown, basically. It's probably the dumbest one of them all. Yeah, just I think you just basically just do kind of a scream, and then switch your costume.
Remember, the wisps fear living flesh. Only in the guise of a corpse will they follow you.
Yeah, and then they'll literally just follow you like that because the undead, aka the hollow, always have wisps follow them and stuff. If you ever seen any other Fable game, you definitely know that.
Yes! I can feel the chains that hold me slipping away. Bring me more, I beg you!
Bring me more, I beg you! Yeah! Sounds kind of Scottish! Alright. Yeah, and then of course, then you open this one, and then eventually you get to the hob one. Of course, you'll eventually start seeing the hobs right here. This one right here, I thought there was something there, and there's nothing there. But yeah, and yeah, I think it's just a little rabbit. You don't need a holy hand grenade or anything to take it out or anything, so it's not good. If you didn't get that, that's something from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And they throw it's like a killer rabbit, and they throw a grenade, what they call the holy hand grenade, and to kill it, because it's a really, really nasty creature. Yeah. So, why I'm doing this is basically everything, it's telling you everything. And, of course, this is also where, when I was doing the summer stuff, that's actually where I got the staff. So, it is actually probably one of the best ones. At least, to me it is. And, of course, I was trying to open that one, and I was really confused. I'm like, it's kind of being dumb. All that... Well, where is it? And I was also looking at the top there too, and trying to figure out where to get that one. It wasn't really coming to me about where it was. I don't think I even found it. Then. Just like, where the heck is it? And I figured, if you guys wanted to figure it out yourselves or whatever, I'm just showing you the main part of the quest. It's not always going to be about trying to 100% it, because that's going to be a lot more videos, and we're going to try to beat this as soon as possible.
The last costume you need lies within that chest. You will have to become the most brutish of all creatures. Can you do this?
The most brutish. And I did get pretty confused on this part right here too, but it also, you have to get the hog costume, and then you activate the statues and stuff, and then they help you out. So, yeah. Of course, in the next area after I destroyed that, I kind of got pretty confused. Yeah, this one's really weird. This is literally like the dumbest one of them all. So, oh my gosh. Looks like a pajama set. See, it's kind of like a ghost, and then see, that's what I was looking for, that trophy right there, and of course I took it with me, and that statue thing with me. I was trying to figure out where to get it. I couldn't really figure it out myself. You guys probably end up figuring out, or you probably end up seeing something that I'm not seeing. Or maybe it's actually like past that chest or past the stairs and stuff. But yeah, you got this guy right here, and then you basically take him over here, and then he'll basically blow it up. And then you go into the next area, which of course you have to drop into. This part confused me. Not the battle itself, but of course there's poisonous water, and trying to figure out. You got like a magician stone hob there, and then another one to blow up the rock, which I thought, I was so confused that I thought that the rock was re-blocked or something after I passed through. So I was kind of being dumb. So yeah, you got that one right there.
Beware the poison river. You are far too corporeal to cross it safely.
Yeah, so you're supposed to take this one right here and then take it, and I was kind of confused on that. I ended up being a little bit confused on all that, just trying to figure it out, and I'm like, hey, am I doing something wrong? Why did I keep dying? And then I seen that one, and at first I didn't put two and two together yet, and then I go, oh, okay. See, this is just me in gaming right here. It's just, I get confused sometimes, trying to figure out what I'm doing, and I end up sacrificing another one again, like a dummy. End up doing it multiple times, like a moron. I thought that I had to do something there. Tried to take it over there. Tried to take it over there. Different areas. Because like I said, I was thinking that stone right there, I didn't remember dropping down. So I thought the stone had re-blocked itself. Or it had re-blocked itself or whatever.
Necromancer who imprisoned me had a macabre sense of humor and a twisted love for costume parties. It was his belief that no hero would ever stoop to wearing such ridiculous outfits, and so I would be trapped here forever.
So this is the reason why you want this one right here, because he's tall, basically on stilts, and as soon as he gets by, and of course it takes him a little while to understand what you're doing. Get on the switch, and he gets on the switch, and then everything starts turning, and then starts purifying the water.
I can sense them. More wisps cutting through the air like mocking rays of sunshine.
So you just keep on
Bring
going.
them to me!
Of course, I didn't remember at that point right there why I needed to bring him, but I don't think I really needed him anyways. And of course, there's another trophy over there. Just gonna blow that up, and we cross right here, and then get that trophy. So there was another trophy, but we couldn't exactly figure out where it was, and I'm not sure, but I think you should be able to go back in even after it's cursed. So that was the wrong one. Yeah, I just kind of laughing one. Switch the costume. And I think technically this is the last one. The last one that you go to. And then of course this one, this way right here is just a shortcut.
Thank you, witless mortal. You have granted me my freedom.
Then you have to go.
Now, I will grant you the greatest gift of all, death!
Yeah, I give him the greatest gift of all too. Death. Full charge, and he goes away. I don't even think it was like full charge, but it was close. And costume party is beat. And of course, so after, so what we end up doing now is we go, because I didn't want to leave all the stones unturned and stuff, and I could have just left, but I seen the whole switch thing down there and wanted to go back. I was like, wait, no, I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back to this area, dummy. You gotta go back to the other area, dummy. See, I do insult myself all the time, especially if it's necessary. And so, go through here, go through here, go through here, and then you simply just open this one up right here. Melee. This one, it's not this part, but. Shoot it, and now it's on the other side, and then you have to have all these different guys right here, mage, and then a striker here. So yeah, I think that one's mage. And you can just watch over the back. Yeah. So first one's a striker, and then you have it watching the back. Watch right there, it'll knock it, and then you got this one right here, We need the other one. And then watch right there. Hit it. And then... yeah, and then of course, then we go, now it was a 10-minute one right there, and then it... After that 10 minutes there, then it finally... it was just slowly opening. We just needed to do it 2 times. Then they got really, really dark. And I think after you do this, then the other ones come alive. Yeah. So all these right here come alive. All the costume statues. At least in the area. In this area here, they all come alive. This is, you don't have to do this, but you're basically gonna take a little portal and stuff, and it's gonna take you to type of building or whatever, and then you're just gonna simply just get another dye color. So unless you just want to, try to go for 100%, which I don't think there's an achievement for doing 100% or anything. I don't think. So you don't have to, but you go to the last beacon, and then you just basically go to the top, and then there's a chest, and then you just get a new dye. Unless it's the dye that you want, then you don't actually have to get it. So it's basically some kind of green. I don't even know what that kind of green looks like. If it's like a dark green or light green or what. But yeah. And of course we still got 3 minutes to go here, and yeah, it's got really dark, and yes, it is, especially in that area, and it kind of got a little hard to see. And you simply just going back to the same area again. Going back to the same area, detour, going back, yeah. Of course, you could kind of mess around too, and go between them, just if you want. Look around, make sure if you're missing anything, and then once you're done, then you leave through right here. Just leave, and then basically that's about it. Get back, and then of course I end up accidentally scaring all those guys because I ended up scaring them accidentally because of course I came back, and then I had this skin on right here, and then I kind of decided to change up my attire a little bit, and then everybody just kind of didn't really like it. And of course, if you see right now, the character is kind of big and stuff, but I had to go on a separate mission and go to the Nocturnal Island and stuff, and you can actually buy potions and stuff that'll actually slim you down. But it also knocks out your purity. It also basically destroys your purity. So. But yeah.
That's quite remarkable. Another successful
talk to him.
exorcism. That skull will make a perfect paperweight. Lovely stuff. No sign of the vision-granting object as yet, but you're bound to find something else worth your while in my caravan of delights. Genuine flying brooms, built by expert witches.
Yeah, he doesn't actually have no flying brooms.
I'm a really big
I never,
fan.
well, I don't know if I actually had it recorded, but I actually accidentally scared a whole bunch of people and stuff because when you see my next one, I kind of worked on her purity, not purity, but knocking out her heaviness and and then of course I was changing the attire and everything. But the next one though, we're gonna go deep into the spire, and we're gonna go we're gonna go after we're gonna go after um the hero of Will, aka Garth, and we're gonna rescue him from the spire. But then you also end up being a prisoner too, so I may end up playing and stuff just to try to get just might even try to get the character married and stuff, and then maybe even try to have them have kid, if they're pregnant or whatever, and then by the time they come back, then the kid, won't be baby anymore, and it'll be like 6 years old or something like that, because time will end up moving different Spire because I think it ends up like 3 years or whatever. They end up being prisoner before you figure out how to get out. So it's just like the first Fable where you end up in that Bargate prison for I think a year, 2 years, 3 years, or something like that, and it ends up being a pain. That's one thing that's different about Fable 3 is you don't actually end up getting to be a prisoner or anything for a long period of time. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I know it's over 31 minutes currently right now. 31, almost 31, 31:30. And it's 5:21 p.m. Mountain Standard Time right now. But this video itself is actually going to be available tomorrow, Thursday, July 2nd. So that's when it's going to be live for you guys. There's currently my other video, my Storm Shield Defense one, just came out 21 minutes ago. So, yeah. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoy the video. And remember to never give up, never back down, face everything and rise, never give in to Satan's will, never give up on the dreams, never lose faith, never have any doubts. Remember that everything happens for a reason. Just like with this right here, the catheter, tube in my belly, all this stuff, everything happens for a reason. But the good news is I'll eventually get it out. I'll eventually get it out by at least August 24th. So it's basically around the time I go back to work. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna eventually, this is just temporary. So that's what's good. And then I'll be finally back to the normal, feeling like an actual normal human being again. But everything does happen for a reason, the way we like it, the way we hate it, where we love it. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes you don't just have to understand it, you just gotta live through it. You know? It's all about trials and tribulations, and tests. And everything in life is a test. Everything in life is a trial and a tribulation. Good or bad. Now remember that, okay? No matter what you're going through right now, it's all a trial and a tribulation, and if it goes well, it'll make you stronger than ever. I should know. I've been through countless amount of, and I'm going through one right now. Got this tube right here going to the bag, as I have it switched out to my leg bag right now, but it's a pain, but I'm here. I'm here, guys. SWBrainGames is here. Okay? Okay? SWBrainGames is here. Thank you guys for watching, and always remember, I got the brains, and I play the games for all of you. It's been SWBrainGames, and I will see you on next video. Bye.
Why not become a part of the SW Brain Gang today? Together let us embark on this exhilarating gaming adventure and forge unforgettable memories that will last a lifetime.